my name is Gerardo Noriega. I also go by Jerry. My close friends call me Jerry. I'm a native San Antonian. Grew up in the south side of San Antonio in District 5. Went to Burbank High School, graduated in 1989. From then I went to Texas A&M University in College Station. Got my degree in environmental design in the College of Architecture. And in 2005 I got my license as an architect. 2010 I started my own business. I am married. Have a beautiful wife with 4 beautiful daughters. The name of my firm is GNA Architecture, which is the acronym to Gerardo Noriega Architect. And I basically don't specialize in a particular type of architecture. I purposely want to be diversified. After the economic meltdown that we had, I saw a lot of firms that were specializing in a particular type of architecture really had to shut the doors. So I didn't want to specialize in anything in particular. I wanted to take a diversified look to this. And so right now I'm doing a little bit of everything from public and private to interior finish outs to school work. So I'm staying true to that. I actually had applied to an RFQ from the city of San Antonio and did not get selected. And during the debriefing process, I was told that I had a good response. There was just a lot of competition. There was a few things that I could have done a little bit better. And so they recommended me, the city had this program going which was new, and they let me know about it, and I just took advantage of the fact to apply for it right away. And which was exactly a year ago, May of last year. And it was a fairly easy process. I downloaded the application online, filled it out, got approved right away, and started the classes. Getting to meet other small businesses that are in the same situation that I am, trying to grow and trying to learn how to establish procedures and the very beginnings and how to open up a business. We're all in the same boat. So we share ideas. It feels good to, hey, I'm not alone on this situation. It's also useful networking. I think that's been the most helpful part of the program, is being able to meet other people in the industry, not exactly other architects or engineers, but contractors, owners, that they get to know you on a personal level and they feel comfortable with you, and that's very important to establish those kind of relationships. The classes, they're very structured. They're 3 hours long. The schedule, sometimes you have to go once a week. Highly qualified professors out of San Antonio College or St. Philip's. It's kind of a crash course on business, but very useful. Because obviously you're not going to learn everything through those courses, but it brings it to your attention and what you need to focus on and get additional help. And to me, that was very helpful as well. My mentor firm is Marmon Mock Architecture. As an architect, I know that Marmon Mock is one of the most well-established firms in the city of San Antonio, and they've done a lot of work with the city of San Antonio. And in order for me to understand how to do business with the city, it's always good to learn from the best. And I see them as one of the best in the city, and it's worked really well. It's kind of having like a big brother, that you can look up to for any advice and how they do things. And instead of spending days trying to figure things out, you can just pick up the phone and they're there. Yes, absolutely. It's a little bit hard to get work in the beginning because you had to establish yourself as a small business and prove that you could do the work. On your first year, you don't have no historic background as a small business, so creating these relationships with a bigger firm and getting experience with them would help. But at the same time, I see the city pushing and trying to work with small businesses. And in that aspect, I think the city culture is to work together among small businesses, with other small businesses. Absolutely, and I already have. I actually, in the program, there was an option, there was a small $100 fee, and you can get a refund when you finish the program, or have an option to leave it behind for another person. And I actually knew somebody personally who was just starting his business, and I wanted him to use my $100 to get into the program, which he did, and he's in the process of completing that program now. And I would do it again if I could. And maybe, you know, I would absolutely recommend to any other small business. And now that I'm, you know, getting a little bit more established, you know, helping them through the whole process as well, maybe becoming a mentor myself. The advice is, you know, everybody that tells you that is long nights and hard work, it's absolutely true. But I think there's two types of entrepreneurs. There's people, which I fall in myself, that I had a huge desire to be an entrepreneur because I wanted to make a difference, be part of a community leader, not only as a you know, as a parent and as a husband, but also as a business leader. I think as a business leader, you hire other people that can contribute into your philosophy. I think that's very important in my point of view. I would recommend that don't let anything get in the way of your dream. If you have a dream of being opening up your own business, you don't get anywhere without taking any risk. It is hard, it is difficult, but I think it's very well worth it.